I co-own Graphic Giraffe. I'm a photographer. I also shoot video. I also co-own Yellow Umbrella Studios and our wedding arm Dapit Hapon. You? Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Brian. How do I introduce myself? It's been a while since I've talked to people, so I'm Brian again.
He also owns Graphic Giraffe.
Yes. I do most of the stuff like video, web, graphics, here and there.
He's our director.
I direct
He directs our
when I have
videos.
to. How about a nail school?
So this is our first time. We're trying out.
I can vape, right? Well,
I guess go ahead. I don't know. Let's make our own rules. Okay, so I guess this is our first time doing this, and I guess we're just looking for things to do. Plus, at the same time, like picking things
we're
off.
very bored.
I'm not bored. I don't know about you. We're taking things off a list of things that we've always wanted to do, and this is one thing that we've been wanting to try. And this might be the perfect time because since being home and I guess we have more time somehow because we managed to finish work and then we have more time to kill. So finally, we've come to a point where we can do this. But to be honest, we have no idea exactly what to talk about. But I guess the most appropriate thing to talk about now is how we've been doing during this whole ECQ, like Enhanced Community Quarantine. How have you been feeling?
I do daily run. No, not daily. Like every other day or every 2 days, I go out on my motorcycle because it's very new. So I'm kind of gaining mileage.
He's
Permitted.
just breaking it in, and he's
Yeah.
frustrated because he got his motorcycle 2 days before the lockdown.
It's
I,
very
I, what? I don't approve of him always going out, but as long as he's not stopping or meeting anybody, he's just literally just driving fine.
I'm not because of the traffic. Well, no traffic situation.
The lack of traffic.
A lack of traffic. Well, I've been just. The only time I stop is stoplights because I still respect those. Because I've seen a bunch of people go ignore the
even if-
stoplight, and I don't want to be, in an accident during the time of lockdown. Kasi I'm not gonna go in a hospital just because nabangga ako, whatever. If I'm going to a hospital, it's because I have the virus.
What else have you been doing?
I agreed to do this. One, because not naman sick of talking to each other, but I guess in a way to talk to other people. No, I get calls
He's
here
getting
and
sick
there,
of me
but
na.
I get calls here and there, but mostly family. Friends don't call me.
No, they do. Diba? Sa messenger group chat.
Yeah, they do. But every time they do call me, I'm busy. I'm doing something. So I can't answer. It's not an excuse. Totoo yun, hindi Mark.
Okay, but have there been anything that you've been wanting to do that you haven't done yet or that you were able to do?
Work. No, I haven't been. No,
You
I have
finished
been
the painting.
work.
Okay.
Not, I have been working, pero I don't know. I feel so slow and unmotivated to work because of all this.
That's fine.
At first, akala ko it'll be like my paradise kasi I don't like going out na, and this is the best time to not go out. But apparently, I want to go out.
Me naman, I think, I was talking to you about this. I think I've immersed myself completely in my work to the point where for some reason, and surprisingly, I'm not having an emotional breakdown. Because usually with something like this or not a pandemic because this is the first time we've gone through a pandemic, but I mean similar to, for example, like a certain crisis going on in the world or whatever. You know me, I tend to get kind of emotional or whatever. But I think my initial reaction or like my subconscious was like, okay, just do your work, do everything you can so that you're distracted. And
She's working until 2, 3, 4.
also because I start late. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's all mostly work for Graphic Giraffe, but at the same time, I've also been working hard in terms of marketing when it comes to like Yellow Umbrella and Dapit Hapon. That's why finally we're more active on our Instagram. And but I've also I have an intention to finally fix my website, like my personal website.
So you mean I fix your website? More work to not do. Not
No,
to
no,
do.
no. I think I want to try to do it myself. Kasi diba, I'm able naman to create my own page.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna see. But I have an intention to finish my own website, and I've been uploading on my Facebook page, so I'm happy about that. But I need to fix my Instagram really badly. But I'm happy that I was able to do like my own self-portrait shoot that I did around our building and in the bedroom. And I'm
This was
actually
during the art hang.
no, not well. I was editing it during our art
Yeah.
hang, so we had an art hang with our former interns, so that was fun. Yeah, finally just figuring out how I want to edit. I've really come to, because you used to complain about the fact that I don't like dark photos, or I don't edit my photos dark.
If I edit a photo, it's gonna be on the darker side, and
Yeah.
you never like those.
So I finally really discovered that I prefer moody looking photos. And maybe you've noticed that also, I'm not sure, but I'm editing my photos that way now. Although I need more photos and more shoots to really practice pa. But I'm hoping if I have more
Dami
time.
mong photos,
I know, I know.
mag-edit ka ng luma.
No. Well, yeah, okay. I have photos of all our travel shoots, but extra travel shoots, to all of our travels together. But I want more with people. So yeah, I'm hoping to fix my files and maybe finally start on my travel photos. But realistically, I don't think I'm anywhere near there yet because I'd rather prioritize my website. You watch the news almost every night or every morning yata. You watch the news, right?
No.
So every time I hear him listen to the news or something, or the first few weeks where I actually was watching the news with you, I get really sad and frustrated. So I no.
More frustrated.
And I think as like your birthday got nearer and my mom called nung Easter, when my mom called me one day and was crying because she missed me. That's when finally everything got so hard bigla. And I knew I just needed to like re-immerse myself again into working. But that is not to like put down or shun any person out there who is already currently having a hard time. So we've been, my group, Dapit Hapon with Alex, Ben, and Johnny, we were able to raise some money. Yes, thank you. We were able to raise some money from people who book portrait
Very
sessions with
narcissistic.
us. 100% of the proceeds are going to, already went to organizations that we donated to.
Different organizations.
Yeah, so we donated to the Kaya Natin movement, to Project Pearls.
Which at the end of this, we would announce or suggest.
We'll
I
link
guess.
it
Yeah, link it, and if you
in
guys,
the description.
if you guys are already donating to, other
Continue to do so,
organizations,
but only if you're in the position to.
in general, I'm not bored. It's not me being bored. It's me being cooped up here, and I have a new toy that I wanna play with. That's why I get restless. Yeah.
He's having cabbage because you're an introvert more than I am. I'm an extrovert.
I never was an
So,
introvert.
You
I was
no,
very
but now
outgoing
ever
before.
since
Now,
we got
yeah.
married, he's been more stay at home, very homebody. And I'm the one every weekend who wants to go out, and you get frustrated because you just always want to rest, like you're always tired. So I thought that this would be harder on me, but yun nga, I think because I've been like immersing myself in my work and all these other things that I want to do, and all my lists that I'm doing on my calendar, that I am not bored or restless for some reason.
Thinking about it,
But you're restless.
yeah, thinking about it,
Surprisingly.
if I didn't have my motorcycle now, would I be the same? Would I, feel the same?
Oh yeah, that's a
I think
factor.
I would still,
Please know that Brian is following all sorts of social distance rules as he's out there.
Oh yeah, I am. When I go to the groceries, whenever someone's behind me, like going near, lalo na yung may mga kasama na nakikipagchismisan na na magkakadikit sila, I give them the look. No, I give them the look.
Okay.
Na, dude, stay away, motherfucker. Parang, can't you, may line na nga, tapos you're crossing the line pa.
We're only a family of 2. Well, family of 3 if you include our dog Rupert. But
But you should be here.
oh, you wanna put him on the couch?
No, I'm sure. Opo na ako eh.
So he's the one with the quarantine pass, so he gets to go around. Although one time I was able to go outside the groceries because that was when Alex and I did our
you
donation
made
run.
donation run.
Yeah, but and surprisingly, no one asked me for. Well, maybe it wasn't that strict pa, but nobody stopped us. We passed by a checkpoint, but nobody stopped us because we went to Quezon City. We've also been doing what I've been doing, a lot of hand washing. Like a lot of hand washing. Like to the point
Ako hindi ako
where
naghuhugas ng kamay.
I think I wash my hands more than you. And statistically, di ba that's a thing that they said? You can watch it now on Netflix, Coronavirus, the explained
Men
series.
wash their hands less than women.
Yeah, according to research, women wash their hands more. And I think that's true because between the two of us, even though you go out, I wash my hands excessively. I wash my hands a lot even before the pandemic. And then now all the more.
But
So
you
it's
know what?
making my hands very dry.
You know what?
What?
I shower more than her. Yeah.
Shut up. But at least my hands are clean.
I shower like 3 times a day, 4 pagka...
Whatever.
Yeah, I do.
3, 4.
Pagkagising.
You take a shit 3 or 4 times, but you know, shower
No, I
3
do
or 4
shower.
times.
I just don't take that long.
Okay, anyway. I shower. I'm having a hard time recently unlocking my phone and accessing like accessing what do you call
This
those
was a
like
problem
the BDO and
when we were
BPI,
getting our
Canadian
visa in
visa.
Canada.
It wasn't a problem, but they had to note it down. So no, but that's a different story. Now though, my fingers are fine na eh. Like supposedly you can already sense my fingerprints, but for some reason because of all the hand washing, my fingers are so dry and the skin is peeling on its own. No, I'm not picking it this time. That's the thing. So I'm not picking it this time, but my hands are so dry and it's peeling on its own that now my phone can't recognize my fingerprint and it sucks. Okay, fine. I can input my code, but still. But my laptop can't even unlock also. I always have to type the password.
Sayang yung binayad mo sa laptop.
Shut up.
Features.
It's just annoying. I mean, I'm already like, not naman flagged, but I already have a note about my thumb. So, I don't want my other finger, because it's this finger
Yeah,
now.
that lady in the embassy asked her, in the visa processing, asked her, did you burn your finger or something?
She asked me if I burned my thumb. If there's something wrong with my thumb. And then I said yes, actually, yeah, I had the wound recently. And then she said, oh, you burned it? And I was like, no, I tend to pick my skin when I'm nervous. And then she was just like, I'll note that. It's like, okay. No, but even in the US embassy, they couldn't also. And then they just asked me like, did you have a wound recently? And I was like, yeah. I don't know, but I'm not peeling it this time. I'm not at all. It's really just the excessive hand washing. It's bad. Both of us have recently also celebrated our birthdays while in quarantine.
Happy birthday!
Mine was yesterday. His was March 29. How did you feel about that? You had an interesting realization.
Kasi for how many years now? What?
My foot is sleeping. Go, just talk. I'll be fine.
You know, people are watching this as I'm talking. They're gonna focus on you kasi
You can do it. Trying to be fine.
a little less than 10 years na I've been feeling na parang I don't want to celebrate my birthday. It's just another day, blah blah blah, all that. I don't know because I'm getting old or what. But apparently this year, I got what I wished for. So no party or whatsoever, and it sucked.
He always says that he doesn't want to do anything for his birthday.
Yeah.
And then I end up surprising him and he ends up loving it so much. So I figured, whatever. So I figured, okay, he's finally getting what he's always wanted. Just a chill time alone at home. And you were so...
Yeah.
You're restless.
And then an interesting event na parang...
That made you realize.
Yeah, I want birthday parties pala. So next year, I'm gonna celebrate. You're invited. Definitely next year or after the ECQ, I'm already planning to celebrate with a bunch of people like Ina, our friends. Let's go out on our birthday. Let's make it big. Yun lang, it's very weird to get what you want and then realize that that's not really what you want.
I had the chillest birthday ever because Brian knows that
Yeah, but you had a bunch of visitors. I came down for like 4 times or 5 times yata.
Yeah, sure, okay. No, but what I mean is it was the chillest. I've never had something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yung like no celebration. Because I love I'm like Lily from How I Met Your Mother. I love my birthday. But not in like a narcissistic everything's about me kind of way. No. It's more of just I like celebrations and I like being with friends. I'm extremely close to family and friends, so it's a big deal for me to celebrate and be with them. Yeah. Anyway, okay.
So
I'll put that.
unprofessional.
Sorry, I'll put that on the side. I surprisingly wasn't sad. Like, okay, yeah, I was a bit sad that I'm not gonna be able to like see my mom and my dad and stuff. They passed by, they drove by, gave me so much pastries. But I actually enjoyed. Yes, my mom made me leche flan, half a banana bread, because the other half we gave it to my ninang. And what?
Brownies from Alex.
Cookies. Alex.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Leche
And
flan.
then I just said that.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
And I made the night before I was experimenting.
Puto flan.
I made puto flan, which
So
turned
sweet, but so
out
good.
to be like puto
Yema.
yema.
But it's not like yema. It's
Kasi
still more
hindi
like
nabuo
flan.
yung flan.
I was telling you this. I still had like a really nice birthday. So at least I got to do it like just me and Brian. And then Brian gave me the cutest gift ever, which is an adorable animation that you can check out on Graphic Jazz Facebook page. It pays homage to my love for dinosaurs and burritos. and Rupert's in it too, my dog.
And I had to watch it like how many times because I don't make cute stuff. And
You're not
this,
used to it.
Yeah, this one I find it very cute.
With sound effects. We watched the Jurassic Park, obviously, because
3-in-1.
Yeah, well, no, because we watched 3 the night before my birthday, like counting down to midnight, because it was the only thing available on Netflix. And then we watched Jurassic Park 1 the night of my birthday already. Yeah, because I do that every year, Jurassic Park 1 specifically, because it's the best and it's my favorite movie ever. I love dinosaurs, so that was nice. So while I was looking for my dinosaur fix, since Jurassic Park 2 wasn't
Dinosaur
also on
fix.
Netflix, I watched Godzilla. So it wasn't a dinosaur, but a big lizard. So
Same thing.
so whenever friends would message me asking, what are you doing for your birthday? I'd be like, I'm watching big lizard movies. Big lizard movies. Big lizard energy. Anyway, and then I had coffee crumble ice cream, and then we ordered Army Navy. So thank you, Army Navy, for being open. If you
Kala
wanna,
ko for sponsoring
if you
her
wanna
birthday.
sponsor us, if you wanna sponsor this podcast,
Not yet.
we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, no. So I had a very chill birthday, and once again I wrote like, as I always do at the end of the year and on my birthday, I always like a really long essay.
I used to do that on my birthdays and New Year's. Ngayon tinatamad na ako.
I sometimes cringe at myself for like, oh, why did I have to like write something so long or say something like this and that. But I guess I'm getting positive response, so it keeps me going. At the same time, whenever
Maybe
a day
because I
comes
don't.
up, or maybe no. I mean, whenever a day comes up where
Excuse me.
I have to force myself to write something or post something, I can't just post it without like either a witty or a nice heartfelt caption. And I think it's because of that it's actually prompting me to write, and then I end up practicing to write more, which I actually like. That was us. That's how we celebrated our birthdays during quarantine. We have another celebration that's coming up, and that's actually our wedding anniversary. Our wedding anniversary is in...
On May 1.
Well, I don't know when we're releasing this video, but yeah, it's on May 1. We're
May 1.
filming it now, April 28th.
We'll probably release this
On
next
their
year.
anniversary. I
2
just want
years.
another... How do you feel? How do you want to celebrate their anniversary?
Chill. Because that's the only thing we could do.
Yeah, I actually just wanna chill, because I think that's one thing I haven't been doing throughout this entire quarantine. I haven't been resting. I only get to like really rest and just watch and read during the weekend, or on my birthday yesterday I was able to just veg out. So it's nice to just rest also, and then try to make sense of everything that's going on, because if not, I swear to God, I'll just be like worrying about the world and worrying about everybody constantly.
Which I am experiencing
You're editing this?
currently.
Yay, thank you. How do you feel that we're almost 2
2
years
years.
married?
Well, surprisingly, I feel like we're better now na we're quarantined.
How so?
Surprisingly, kasi I've read about stuff na ano, even things that are very extreme that goes to domestic violence.
Oh yeah, I've been.
Diba?
Yeah, a friend told me that she's been reading articles about the rise in domestic violence now during the entire
Which
social
I guess is,
distancing.
well, it's wrong, but it's expected. You get cooped up with the same person day in and day out. You'll really get in your nerve. They're really gonna get on your nerves.
Yeah.
So, better that's not
It's not an excuse. Yeah, it's not an excuse, and it's scary. And I'm hoping that
She's
I
been
wasn't.
very violent.
I'd like to think that at least in my circles, there's none of that going on. I hope, because I haven't been seeing anything. But then again,
We've
usually
never
when
heard
people,
of anybody.
no, but yeah, usually when people are experiencing this type of abuse, they won't say anything, right? So hang in there, everybody, and I hope that you have somebody to talk to throughout all of this. We're a couple who works together and of course lives together, so we can get on each other's.
Now you know why I want to stay at home lang kasi she goes out.
At home, I think we're fine. The only thing we tend to argue about is how is errands. How Brian does not know how to return things, and how Ina is lazy to do the dishes.
Everything thinks.
Excuse me, the medicine box was there. You left it lang there, and then the cage and the ano was just like sprawled like that after you threw out the stuff. You didn't even bother to put it back. You're like that with a lot of things. The Coke, you never return it back in the ref.
Hey guys,
Anyway.
I might change my answer.
So we can get on each other's nerves very easily, especially because I think our management styles are different.
No, I don't like being told what I'm supposed to do.
I'm operations and he's managing director. But not only is he managing director, he's also the artist, one of the artists in the group, right? So as operations and as project head of some projects, I give him tasks and then he hates it when I give him a deadline or tell him that, oh, it's due today. And then he goes, hi, I didn't know. And I was like, did you check your Trello? He does not check his Trello. So he does not know what he has to do and what's due.
I do it anyway.
Yeah, but
Except
we didn't,
now that I'm
but we
really
didn't have to
lazy
go
to
through.
work.
I know. Anyway, now though, I think it's better, and the reason why I think it's better is because, well, first of all, we don't have that much projects ongoing now, and second, the ongoing projects seem to be on hold because even our clients, I think, are not really
dealing with
working,
stuff,
or they're
yeah.
dealing with other things or prioritizing other things right now, so they're not approving
Employees,
things and they're not fun.
they're
But they're not, what do you call this? They're not approving things that we're sending, and they're not following up on anything. So I have no reason to be following up with things from you. So I think that's why we're okay. And but I can easily like start following up things on you now. Like for example, all the websites you have due, but I choose not to. So that's why we're not fine. I also recognize that you need the space kasi. So, and I've also been doing the dishes every day. I've been sweeping and mopping every 3 days and wiping and sanitizing everything every so often as well. So I've been doing that mode of like errands, and I'm actually
chores, not errands.
sorry, chores, and I'm actually, am I enjoying it? I don't know, but
I
yeah.
think you are.
It's okay. Like it's just really
Except
hot.
dishes.
If it wasn't so hot, then Brian is the one who cooks. I don't cook.
I
That's
still
why
do
I
the
all
dishes, by the way. It's not just her who does the dishes. I do the dishes whenever. Lalo na when I feel
you do the
guilty,
dishes
like when I
if it's too much.
no. When I try some new recipe or what,
Like his put
it
of
tends to be really messy. Because,
He uses
experimenting.
a lot of the things. So I'm thankful for that. Thank you.
And wash as you go. I always do that because my lola taught me that. Kasi nagagalit
Oh
siya.
yeah, I noticed that about you. You do wash as you do. I think that's the reason why we're very okay. I think we both recognize that we have our own parts to do, or else we'd go crazy here. And um,
You know, actually, I just want to lie around and just watch, whatever. But yeah, because I'm restless, I tend to. Well, one sign of it I noticed is I have so much things continue watching on Netflix, and I never really watch them. I have to continue watching Prime or stuff on Prime also, but I don't watch them because I easily the only constant thing I do is watch the news, which I'm kind of getting bored na rin because it's always the same thing, and if I don't hear any vaccine or any good news and shit, I just tune out of it.
No, but you're also paying attention to like stuff that we
Oh,
have
yeah, of
to know.
course, yeah. Mga taong who can't stay at home like me, pero on a different level, like nagsusugal sa kalye, nagiinom sa labas, naghihimas ng manok. I don't know why you have to do that outside, but
I feel bad, and I totally understand those who need to like go out and work, right?
yeah,
But
those
iba
people
naman,
are like,
yeah, iba
those
naman yung
people.
going out and work versus like you're gonna go out, break curfew, and then like gamble or
Yeah.
drink or just with
I
friends.
actually feel bad that I've been going out like just to do my morning rides or afternoon rides.
But I think you also need it for a peace of mind. For the record, he's only driving around Makati.
Makati lang.
Our area lang, our area lang.
So sawa na ako sa Makati. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the walang traffic, and after all, this is my first motorcycle. I've never owned one, and I've never really learned how to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's just a good time to practice actually, no?
That's
Para
why.
sa-
I mean, I've been practicing. The only thing I know is how to ride a scooter. I've had experience on that.
Mhm.
I've the only experience I have in riding motorcycle was my friend JR lending me his motorcycle up and down the street lang for like a minute. That's it, like twice. And I had the balls to buy a motorcycle. What the fuck are you thinking, Brian?
No, it's just also our it's officially our mode of transportation because
Yeah.
we always end up borrowing cars from family
No, but
or spending on how many grabs.
but the reason why I really wanted a motorcycle is one is I've been ever since I've been feeling like yun nga, we're always at work, we're always here, and we wanted to go out on a vacation, but we can't dahil yun nga, we have to borrow car pa, hassle pa, or
Yeah.
ano, and it's an easy and cheap way to go out of Manila.
Yeah.
That's why I really wanted a motorcycle. What's the goal of a podcast? Let's talk about that. By the way, she listed down things to talk about because yun nga, we don't wanna ramble on
An
saying
outline.
nonsense.
We have an
and
outline.
ganon. Which is tama naman kasi
Yeah.
lalo na ako, I tend to ramble. And I don't like talking that much, lalo na in front of a camera, but actually I'm okay.
Okay,
And there's
so
an outline din kasi, so I'm okay.
So, I guess just for this first episode, we just wanted you guys to know more about who we are so that you can get a glimpse of what we might be talking about, or if you have questions you want to ask us, you might know what you want to ask us. So now it's just introductory and talking about how we've been doing during the community quarantine, and we want to check in on you guys also and ask how you've all been doing. Let us know. And I hope you all are okay, and I've been praying, we've both been praying for us, for our families, for our friends, and for everyone out there, and we hope everyone's okay.
You know it's bad when I pray na eh. My friends know this, I don't pray a lot.
Thank you to our Tatay Ding, to our cousins on my
For
dad's side for
organizing-
initiating
yeah.
for initiating like a prayer time every day at 6 p.m.
We don't do it at 6 p.m. every day.
Exactly, not exactly.
But-
we do. We make sure to pray. It's a good. I'm really thankful for my Tatay Ding who keeps messaging on Viber saying that prayer time in a few minutes exactly at 6. So it reminds us also, and it's good practice. I think we find comfort and solace in praying. It's our way also of being more hopeful. Because right now, I feel like
That's
all you can
we
do,
have.
yeah, all you can do now is
Yeah.
hope, pray, donate if you can, and check on everybody. Check in on everybody. Make kamusta your family. Say hi to your friends. If you know any frontliners, please say thank you to them. Check on
And I
them.
think that's why, one of the reasons why I've been praying also is, I feel overwhelmed that people are doing this dahil wala silang choice, the frontliners.
Mhm.
and they're very brave. I have a cousin. Well, two, three. I think three cousins, four cousins who are doing
Frontline.
this. Yeah. So aside from praying for them, I'm praying for all the other frontliners who are dealing with this shit day in and day out, doing 24-hour shifts, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so we wanna see. I think every episode we wanna like tell you a bunch of organizations that you can donate to if you choose to and if you can.
All the
And then
episodes or
after
until the ano?
until the end of the ECQ. And then after, actually we have some questions from friends that we'll try to answer. So I'll just say first these organizations. So you can donate. They're accepting in-kind and cash donation at Philippine General Hospital, Caritas Manila as well. You can buy like packs per family on Lazada. Or you can also donate money. And then the Kaya Natin movement who's accepting money via BPI, I think BDO, and even GCash, etc. Yeah. Okay.
And of course, the other organizations that are accepting. If you
Many,
have,
many more.
ang
Many,
dami
many
pa.
more.
We just
Yes.
search on Facebook, ask your friends. I'm sure they know
Yes.
one or two.
So, I posted on my Instagram stories asking people to ask questions. I'm not an influencer or anything. I don't have a lot of following, so I wasn't expecting any. But we had some friends who asked, and I think one stranger. Somebody asked, "Do you like beautiful travel photos?" Why, yes, yes I do. I love travel photos. I think that's my niche. No, sorry, not niche. That's my specialty. I hope, sana. That's my dream.
I tend to take travel photos, but being married to a photographer
What?
makes me not want to post them.
Oh, hey, come on.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just lazy to edit. That's it.
Okay, Alex Mutok, our friend, asks, how to be you po?
Shave your head.
Okay,
Shave
and
your
then
head and put on weight. It's that easy.
this one, no idea who this person is. Romy Sor asks, what is your proudest accomplishment?
Well, being married is one.
Oh, love you.
Ako sa naman ko.
Yeah, he never thought he'd get married.
One is graphic giraffe, of course.
Yeah, that's one of mine too.
My two kids. Proudest accomplishments.
I think mine is.
My paintings.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. I suck at painting.
very, 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 very cheesy, and it's probably a cop-out answer, but I think my greatest achievement is just being.
Life.
Yeah, like who I am now is the biggest accomplishment, I think.
That is very cheesy.
Yes. My proudest accomplishment, I think, is, well, yes, graphic giraffe. Um, I think it's definitely, yes, the photo studio that me and my friends put up, although it might be too soon to, because we haven't even, thanks
Oh,
to
but
this
you started
lockdown, we
it.
haven't registered it, but yeah, it started. And yes, I think getting married and learning life skills.
Alam ko na,
What?
your banana bread.
It's not my proudest accomplishment. No. Learning life skills. That was a huge factor. Oh, that and seeing a therapist 3 years ago. Was that 3 years ago? Seeing a therapist 3 years ago. Nika, my
I'm
best
so
friend,
big.
asks.
Wait, I'm not that big.
You're seated.
Er,
Question for both of you. If you were to have completely left brain jobs, what would they be?
I always love to argue, so probably a lawyer.
Is something to do with history.
History teacher.
No, well, maybe a teacher. I don't know. Something to do with history. Because before arts, I love dinosaurs, right? So I wanted to get into paleontology, but there's no paleontology here. So maybe like archaeology or history. Maybe that or psychology. Oh, psychology. Yes, I
I'd
think
probably
psychology.
be a doctor. I'm so 5 years old, no? What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a doctor.
No, me, I think I get into psychology for sure, cause both my parents are in the field of addiction counseling, and family therapy, and also just I guess counseling in general. And my mom teaches life skills, and that's who I've learned life skills from her. I was trained under her, so I think I would definitely get into that.
I had left brain jobs.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I worked in a hotel. I was good at it.
So
I
you
worked in Dubai.
continue. So you would see yourself
Probably
like
because I
continuing.
really enjoyed it din naman. I mean,
That was your course at first, right? Like
getting
you-
promoted how many times din na, in a span of a year.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Last. Is this the last? Yeah, this is the last. After COVID-19, how long do you think it would take for you guys to trust getting on a plane?
So I guess as long as people are doing it na like it's a normal thing na, probably. It's more of getting the money to go on a plane is an issue.
I think for me it's as once I hear in the news that the whole world is okay now.
Back to normal.
Is
Which we're not even sure of kasi they say they're trying to figure out things that are gonna be the new normal.
yeah.
That's what they call it.
No, well, basta what I mean is not necessarily like back to normal, but as long as the whole world is already like no more lockdowns and no more quarantines.
Mm.
Once that happens, maybe for me like 1 or 2 months after at least, like give it time, like 1 or 2 months after, then I think I'll be comfortable. I'm sure if people start getting infected again, they're gonna report that right away, right? So I think if you give it a month or 2 months, because it takes up to 2 weeks for the symptoms to show
Mhm.
itself, right? So I think a month or 2 months, and if no bad things happen again, I think I'd be comfortable enough to get on a plane again. Okay, so I think that's all. That's it. Then we have no more other questions. That's all. Anyway, thank you. If there's anything else that you want to hear us talk about, please suggest. Although for the next episode, if there will be a next episode, I'm thinking of discussing with Brian the latest things that we've been watching that we really liked,
Mm.
such as
That's a good
maybe
idea.
I don't know, maybe like Money Heist, Kingdom, and
Mm.
other movies that we've been watching.
We
That we
binge
really
that.
like. That we binged during this
Yeah.
this lockdown. We
I'm gonna
we
be
love
talking about my motorcycle more.
we love watching TV shows and movies, so that's something we love to talk about. So let us know if you
Talk
want us to
about,
talk about something.
analyze, criticize.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, actually, I want maybe one episode later on to talk about being a beginner motorcyclist, like your experience so far, and
That's gonna be on my vlog.
Brian's hoping to vlog. Yeah, a lot of other things. We can talk about a lot of things. Oh, and maybe invite guests.
Oh yeah. Maybe Zoom muna or something. Maybe we can do this on a Zoom, but I hate Zooms and
Because I have friends I know who are bored at home and just want to talk. So
More in the
let's do
house,
this.
more in the house,
Bored.
more.
Alright.
I guess that's
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you for watching. Again, if you have the means or if you can donate to the stuff. Ina's gonna be linking them down below. Ooh, shit. Things got real.
Down below. That's YouTube.
Yeah,
Facebook
we're
wants
doing
one.
this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
See, we're not even sure what
we don't know.
platform
We
we're
don't
gonna
even
use
know our
after this.
podcast name. So
Yeah.
in this
This is
video, as
very
we're
raw. This is
filming,
the
we don't
first
know our
one.
podcast name yet.
Let us
but
know if
maybe
we
when
did a good job.
maybe when we post it, there's already a name.
We're gonna be doing stuff like this more often now because I finally agreed to do this. Sabi nga ng
Okay.
shirt ko from Low Key Geeks. Thank you for sponsoring my shirt. Do it for your wife. So yeah. No, and I'm also practicing. If I wanna do that, take that motorcycle vlogging thingy.
This is a
seriously.
good starting point to
Yeah.
practice. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.